going on, guys? Preston talking back again. And this past week, I saw this thing on the internet that Vince McMahon has demanded that his bigger wrestlers, the big guys that actually go down to the PC and work with Adam Pearce and Drew Gulak to like work on selling and improving their ring style because he's not happy how Keith Lee and all the other these big guys are working and stuff like that. And I think that this is a good thing. Now, the thing is that I'm surprised that they had Keith Lee on this thing because Keith Lee's, I think, a pretty safe worker. I don't think he doesn't bump around and do all this crazy shit. Okay, he maybe do a dive once in a while, but I don't think he needed it because the way I was seeing it, especially on these clips, like William Regal's like high on this, was high on Keith Lee, but we know when Vincent Kennedy McMahon gets his hands on somebody on the main roster, you've got to go back down to the PC. But I'm thinking, Vince, why wouldn't you send some like most of your roster to that weekly? Like you could send like most of these vessels live in Florida anyway. They don't. Not many of them are living outside of Florida because most of them live near the PC. It's not hard to like go there at the weekend and practice your trade on the mic and actually tell a story, which most of the roster, especially on the main roster, don't know how to actually cut a promo. Very few actually do, and actually learn to be a captain. That PC can be. That's what the PC is meant for. It's actually meant for actually developing captains, actually making promos better. So, and you're not doing house shows. It's not like before the pandemic, like you was having house shows and you're just doing things like, oh, be a star, but you're not doing anything like that anymore because it's a pandemic and it's kind of hard to do house shows. So so having people to go down and actually learn how to work and sell, which in today's wrestling, people even I think even AEW need to even have like a little training facility and actually have some of these wrestlers, you know, they should like especially how to sell and fucking work on their fucking ring ability and stuff like that. Instead of doing all these flips and kicks and actually working on a finish and how to slow down the pace and look at the camera angles and shit like that. Stuff that you should have learned anyway. But that's what some of these, because in today's world, it's like, oh my god, let's just get a flip or a kick because that gets us over because the Meltzer stars mean something, which actually they mean more. It's like the Meltzer. These whole fucking thing, Meltzer stars are like Vince's brass ring. They're just that. They're imaginary. So them going down, I know people are a bit angry about it, but these larger wrestlers going down to the PC and getting, basically they're working the WWE way because also like we said with Keith Lee, who I think is a safe worker, but obviously kind of like the oldest and stuff. They want basically to brush up on the characters and stuff like that, which is a good thing. They should all be doing that. So people complaining about it. It's just Vince. Vince wants his own way, and Vince is like, "You're a big sweaty man. Wrestle the WWE way, god damn it." So that's just that.